Hello, 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 and welcome to Oracle Priestess Bear of Victory's channel. And for those of you who already know me, what's up? So we were doing the check-ins. I'm a little bit lost, Scorpio. We'll be doing the energy for Scorpio for today is the waning crescent moon. We are still in Aquarius energy for that. And yesterday was about reflection and releasing, kind of like the beginning of the releasing, getting to know what it is that you're contemplating releasing, what you're ready to let go, what you're ready to continue to heal from and just let it go and move on. And so today I will be doing the rest of the readings. That's how it was directed by me. But also, I just felt really, really not feeling well. My throat was really scratchy, and it was really hard for me to speak. And I had to go to bed a bit early. And so I'm glad to have gotten Reiki from my husband, and we have this little healing oil that we use on each other. So if you ever feel like you need a natural homeopathic remedy, it is a multi-use oil. Oh my gosh, I love it for everything. Headaches, sore, anything that's sore, okay? But anyways, I thought about putting it on right now because my throat is still a little scratchy. You guys could be experiencing that. Could be why I'm talking about it so much, but I hope that you get to feeling better. And if you want some Reiki, we can send Reiki towards your way. Anyway, let's see what we have for Scorpio. Remember that the waning moon is when the moon starts and ends. Right? And because I think the last reading that we did yesterday was for Libra, and it was actually named End, Begin, Release Stagnancy. So that's kind of interesting. And I don't know if you, Scorpio, I felt like I had to put on my sweater that says rock and love. I don't know if that's for anybody. And then also my hustle shirt. So I don't know what's going on, but I guess all you need is rock and love, and it's time to hustle. I have no idea. This sweater says rock and love on the outside. I'm not into rock like that, but my son is, and he loves playing rock on his guitar. And he's home for the summer, which is bittersweet. Anyhow, so are you stuck in something? Are you stuck in thoughts? I'm also drinking some chamomile tea. I've been drinking some green tea. Don't know if that's going on for you guys, but yeah, Scorpio. I was feeling like there's a lot of institutional changes happening. And I'll just say that real quick so that we can get into the energy of the local collective, the subscribers, the non-subscribers, and people who just come here for the message. Because oftentimes the energy could sometimes broaden out. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll go ahead and make sure that we are honing in on the collective. So there's something here that you could be hanging on to, that is hard for you to let go, but also it's completely and utterly understandable. I was looking at the cards and making sure that they're all straight and cleansing them before setting everything up. and I saw validation. And so it's very important to validate exactly how you feel before you release. And if you're not ready to release, don't be forced into releasing it or in forgiveness or to forgive until you are absolutely ready. But then also, I was really feeling like I needed to make there's this tea. Oh, it's actually, well, in Spanish it's called Jamaica, but it's actually hibiscus tea. I think I'm saying that wrong, but I felt like I really needed to make that, and that's usually good for the root chakra. So you may be needing, or somebody in your energy may be needing to be rooted. So the root chakra has to do with really the basic things that we're doing in our life, the basic understanding of what's going on around us. And oftentimes we could get stuck in only doing the basic things, especially if there's something that's weighing us down. And so I just want to make sure that you have the tools that you need. You could just get a root chakra crystal. You could use lavender is real good for helping, just depending on whether or not you're an empath. And so, that's what it depends upon. But also, since the moon is in Aquarius, emotions might be a bit more complicated for you at this time. It's okay. It may get a little, more emotional, but with a more clarity between tomorrow and Saturday, because the moon will be in Pisces. And then I already feel that fiery Aries energy, as also saw that Aries had a lot of views yesterday. Thank you. But also it just shows you where the energy is really moving towards. Okay. So yeah, I just don't even want to do anything. That's how I feel. So you could be feeling that way. So just go ahead and rest. Do try not to be in negative emotions such as anger, fear, and jealousy. Do try to transmute that, okay? So it just feels like on this end, it's kind of like instructional. It's kind of like, okay, blah, blah, blah. But it's the ending of these emotions and the beginning to look forward to the clarity of why you're feeling this way. You released it. It's all good. Let's move on, okay? So let's see what confirmations Source has, or if there's any clarity to what we were talking about. And we have Wonjo. And Wonjo is symbolizes joy. And in one of the readings, I believe it may have been... Not sure. I'll add it below, but it was talking about joy and pain, sunshine and rain, and that's by Rob Bass. So it's like all these feelings all together, and with the ends of a tough cycle comes, a beginning where we can look at the joy of everything, the harmony, and what the prosperity is to come, the reward, the success, the things that you have. Because the thing is, basically look at every month as the goal, right? Sometimes it's better to have smaller goals and then lead up to the bigger goals. That's how it works. But utilize those 30 days for your small goals, and then whatever those steps that you take, every little step you take. That was another reading. Why is Bobby Brown coming out in this reading? Anyway, so let's say, for example, you set some goals during the new moon, which that's the best time to do it, right? for last time. And you realize the goals, you surpass the goals. Well, give yourself a couple of gold stars, success, or reward yourself with something. It doesn't have to be a material thing. It could just be like a hug, or tell other people about it. Get people in on this journey of also setting these small goals and also rewarding their successes. This is going to help people be in a better mood. But then also it also shows you that if you didn't do it, you have another chance. Everything resets every single month as far as the energy goes. You may be in the same cycle, you may not be in the same cycle. But either way it goes, even if it's the same cycle, it does start over and there's a fresh start. There's always a fresh start. Okay, so if you feel like it's too late, it is not too late. Look, stuck. You have stuck. When I'm having a rough time, I look for a crystal bracelet. I need to make my crystal bracelets or my crystal stuff that I have. It changes up so much. And there's things I'll wear, there's things I won't wear. And look, it tells us about the phases of the moon. Okay, so it's just confirming and reiterating. And we do have Predator here. What does this have to do with anything? Well, Predator, we can either be the prey to things, or we can allow people to prey on us, but that time is over, okay, in your life. You're handling the situations in a different way now. At least you've been working hard to do it. Some of you have already done that. But also I feel like they're talking to, when we were talking about institutions, so the ending and the beginning, so the ending of predatory behavior, the beginning of understanding the energy and how it's here to help you not be a prey to the predator, right? So the overarching institutions, the overarching things that that kind of have set the scene for you to be stuck. Okay, because stuck just came out. So what has had you stuck? It's going to be different for everybody. It's going to be, it could be religion. It could be feeling like, well, I didn't go to college, so like I can't, do certain things. Or, maybe somebody in your family did and you didn't. And then you're like, well, I'm not better than that person. Or maybe your family even looks down upon you. Or maybe it's the opposite. Remember, this is a general reading. So, just institutional wise, it could even just be like the B&B, the motor vehicles place. They could be, it could be someone there that pissed you off. You can let it go, just release it. Like, it could really be that small. I mean, I had so many messages this week because I meet with my mentor every other Tuesday, and I was like complaining about, stuff, and my message was, you need to be a little bit more sensitive. And I was thinking to myself, but being raw and sensitive, like, I'm not sure how to balance that. And I guess that's just really something I need to do, something I need to work on, right? I need to release, because that is attached to my ego. All right, so let's see what the waning crescent moon is telling you. Sagittarius is next, but there could be a bigger picture in the energy of Sagittarius. But then also maybe you want to watch Libra, because I saw the scales. Okay, don't let your past hold you back. This came out in other readings. I'll check it out and see what readings I need to post under this reading and other readings. I'll try to be more active in doing that, because a lot of the readings are definitely connected, especially when it's in the same energy, and it could be useful. But then look what we have here. We have full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture, okay? And then we also have luck is on your side. And it does feel like there may have been a lot going on for you emotionally. It could even be happy emotions. It could be negative emotions, whatever. During the eclipse, feeling like maybe lunar eclipse, not so much the solar, but you know, it just depends on who you are. But it could be also the pink full moon, and you may want to watch that. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I did a Scorpio reading for that, but maybe watch the reading that's in Sagittarius for the pink moon. Yeah, there's really something here with Sagittarius energy. And waiting. Yeah, so we have a time for healing. So that is your message. It's a time for healing, for releasing, for letting go. But also, specifically, it does feel like something keeps trying to hold you back. It's like this internal dialogue that you have going on. So it's time to take a breath and believe in the impossible. There's something that could have happened during the blue moon. You may want to look up when that happened. I'm not really sure what year, or if it's something coming up that you're waiting for. But there's definitely adjustments being required as of basically in the last couple days energy. You're probably feeling like there's things that you need to adjust, maybe in your schedule, work, family. It just depends who you are. It's general. So, you know, think of it in person, place, or thing. And then try to work on your confidence and step out of your comfort zone. And I feel like you have been doing that. So find what works for you and stick to it. But remember that, yes, your emotions are running high. So be nice to yourself. Make sure that you are, you have that self-care, and don't let things drag out further than they need to. Because Scorpio, you are a gift, and take care of those things that you need to take care of. And also, don't pay too much attention to media that is not credible, and also keep from passing judgments on yourself and for the things that you see, because for me, like, Scorpio energy has a lot to do with institutional things and things that on a higher level of, you know, just the micro. It's between micro and macro for me, and so I end up talking a whole lot during Scorpio readings usually, and it's probably because my my degree is in sociology. Anyway, I'm just laughing at myself here. So we have ancestral protection and justice, leadership, logic, battle. I can't remember where Tiwaz came out real heavy. It could be Aries. We'll see. But Scorpio, so I don't drag out your reading, you know, just follow exactly what it is that your heart is telling you to do. Make sure that your mind is coming from a place of love and your heart is coming from a place of thought. So think with your heart and love with your mind. I hope I helped heal at least one person in the world today. And Scorpio, I hope it was you. Thanks for watching. Bye.